We are gathered in the Science Learning Building within UMSL's Science Complex, where we are celebrating the culmination of months of collaborative design, planning, and renovation work, all leading to this morning's ribbon cutting and tour of the new API Innovation Center Research and Development Laboratories at the University of Missouri, St. Louis.
The API Innovation Center is a pharmaceutical nonprofit in which we're specializing in how can we find creative, innovative ways to reshore genetic medicines that are in shortage to the United States. I tell people I work for the API Innovation Center, and the first question they ask is, what's an API? And so API stands for active pharmaceutical ingredient, the part of the drug that has its therapeutic effect, core component. Only 5% of the largest API facilities are in the United States. 95% outside the United States in places like India and China. Generic drugs, 83% of the top 100 drugs have no US API source. And so we see vulnerabilities, we see shortages all over. I mean, you have cancer drugs, oncolytics, we had the cardio drugs, all the drugs across the spectrum of generic drugs. You see news stories after news stories of patients not being able to get the critical medicines that they need. How do we bring production of these critical medicines back to the United States?
Transfer that technology to what you'll see in the other lab.
As the St. Louis region's only public research university, UMSL's leadership early identified the excellent opportunity we had before us to align our Tier 1 research capabilities with the local effort to reshore active pharmaceutical ingredients production. UMSL and APIIC share a vision to solidify St. Louis as a national hub for domestic API development and production.
How can we be more efficient in the production of these critical medicines? We use a different, we call a Missouri model, a different approach to how we actually develop the drug from the R&D, the research and development component of it, to the final drug product using we call it a consortium, a partner network, where we can leverage everyone's individual kind of talents so they can specialize in what they do best. And as we move the drug through the entire process, understanding which drugs are in shortage, which ones are the highest of need, and what can we do with current technologies and where we can make an investment.
We're extremely excited to officially open these research and development labs and continue our important partnership with UMSL in collaboration. The API Innovation Center's mission is to drive national health security. In doing so, economic growth for the region. We are doing this by enabling US-based production of our critical medicines so that every citizen, every pharmacy, and every healthcare has readily and secure access to US-based medicines.
So we are going to invest in lab space there to work alongside your scientists to produce the new chemical pathways for this medicine. We just need you to do what you do best. So everyone's just doing what they do best. We make the investments so we're able to bring the drug from the beginning stages to the finished drug product, reducing the costs at each stage for each one of those parts of the supply chain.
The lab itself will serve as a center for innovation, research, and will contribute to the continued development of critical APIs used in production of hospital-based medicines and medicines treating illnesses such as asthma and anxiety.
Drugs have to be 99.9% pure. You have to know what all the impurities are. And so to do that, we have analytical instrumentation.
We know that with the drug shortages that we have across the United States, we can't be the only ones doing what we're doing. It's going to take a national approach to addressing, but not addressing the current drug shortages, but potential drug shortages down the road. And so the idea would be that we would have multiple API innovation centers throughout the country, multiple partnerships, multiple strategies, multiple individuals working together to solve this important issue.